to divest or to upgrade. The future of the main battle tank in the US military is split between two utterly different outcomes. Questions about whether the long-serving MBT remains a valuable asset for modern ground forces have divided the US Marine Corps and the US Army. In March, following the long-awaited issue of the Force Design 2030 blueprint, plans emerged for the Marine Corps to divest some of its legacy capabilities, infantry battalions and tanks currently in service. The Pentagon's decision to shift its warfighting strategies in the effort to face Russia and China will focus on removing the tank fleet from the Marine Corps while revamping the procurement of light armored vehicles. How and when this will take place remains unclear, and many industry experts question the strategy's benefits. While the USMC gets ready to thin out its armored vehicle fleet, the US Army is willing to modernize its M1 Abrams. In the fiscal year 2021 defense budget proposal, a 9-figure sum has been allocated for the Army to upgrade 89 MBTs. Besides the $1.5 billion budget request, additional cash will flow towards several companies contracted to either upgrade or integrate systems that can enhance the Abrams currently in service. The M1A1 entered service in the US Army in 1980 and in 1992 was also supplied to the Marine Corps. In the past 30 years, more than 8,000 M1 and M1A1 tanks have been produced for the US Armed Forces, and many upgrades to the M1A2 model have been conducted. The newest version is the M1A2 System Enhancement Package version 3. Delivered by General Dynamics Land Systems following a $714 million deal in 2019, the M1A2C boasts new active and passive protection to defend it from the latest enemy weaponry. This year, General Dynamics received a $29.8 million contract modification for Abrams Systems technical support. In addition to the MBT, the US Army is also increasing efforts to develop its Optionally Manned Fighting Vehicle, or OMFV, to replace the Bradley Fighting Vehicle in service since 1983. The OMFV is the third attempt to replace the Bradley fleet. The first was the 1999 Future Combat System Project, a $21 billion investment that was terminated in 2009. The second was the Ground Combat Vehicle. This $1.5 billion program collapsed in 2014 when it was deemed unaffordable. Today, this still remains a tangled web. Since the request for proposals issued in 2019, a series of manufacturers, including BAE Systems, Raytheon, Rheinmetall, and General Dynamics, have been awarded development contracts for the OMFV. However, for various reasons, none of the proposed designs made the cut, and the DoD ambition was stalled. In February this year, the US Army released a market survey and in April held an event with the purpose of answering industry questions about the program. Survivability remains the priority, and the OMFV should both protect and be able to fight infantry fighting vehicles, as well as showcase 21st century technology. Alongside ambitious mission statements about how the OMFV will transform combat, the document highlights 5 phases of tests ahead to deliver this new platform. From preliminary design to fielding. The Source Selection Evaluation Board process will be started by the Army during autumn 2021. The 3 companies taking part in the detailed design phase will be selected by April 2023.